Welcome to Reread, where I'm rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order, and we are still on the Episode 1 Star Wars Adventures from Scholastic, the little mail-in order ones. We're on Book 2 here, which is called just the Bartokk Assassins. Now this time, the kids are playing as Obi-Wan. And again, I remember this because you'd open it up, you'd get the package, Obi-Wan's on the cover. I think he had a little character too, and little statistics and whatnot. So you already knew what the story was going to revolve around, even though it picks up from the last story. So what had happened at the very end is Qui-Gon had destroyed 2 Bartokk assassins, but Bartokk assassins travel in hives of 15. So there are 13 other assassins out there, and they're still trying to find where those droid starships are, because they know the Bartokk assassins have them. Now, they were stolen from the Trade Federation. So why would they steal from the Trade Federation? There's still a lot of mystery surrounding what is going on with these droid starships. Now, I do like this because Qui-Gon starts putting pieces together way ahead of Obi-Wan. And one of the things Ryder Wenham does is he has Obi-Wan just marvel at Qui-Gon's, well, not just his initiative, but his intuitiveness on what he is, how he is thinking and connecting the pieces. And Obi-Wan says no matter how hard he tries, he's always 3 steps behind Qui-Gon. And we've seen that in Jude Watson's books. Now, this is the most incredible thing about this. A lot of Jude Watson's Jedi Apprentice series had not come out by the time this novel had. But whether Jude Watson connected it, or Ryder made the connection, or I'm just seeing a connection that really wasn't intended to be there, it makes sense that once again, Obi-Wan is learning, I have plenty to learn from Qui-Gon. And he can see things I can't. Now, as a kid, Qui-Gon was instructing Obi-Wan, young Obi-Wan, and to picking up some of these clues. But now he's closer to what he is in Episode 1, closer to that age now. And like I said, this may have taken place a few months maybe before, or weeks maybe before Episode 1. I still put this all behind Darth Maul Lockdown, or after Darth Maul, the comic book by Ron Mars. And so Obi-Wan is the person we're following now. He is the one who's attacking, and you're counting down the number of Bartokk assassins. It's just a different, either it's a trap, or there's one of them, or there's 2 of them, or there's something going on, an elevator's about to crash, and he's, fighting one before he has to get off, before the whole thing explodes. Either way, each one of the 13 Bartokk assassins are destroyed. And again, we see Bartokk assassins later on in the expanded universe. This may have been their first appearance. I don't know. I don't know about that. It's been a while. I should have done my homework on that before I just said that. But anyway, Obi-Wan is able to capture 25 of those droid starships, but the other 25, they're still lost. And so the mission is still not complete. Even though Obi-Wan did his part, there's still the other half of the fleet they got to go get. And so they're traveling to, I think it's called Korlag or whatever, and that's where the next adventure will pick up. Now, again, besides that Obi-Wan reference that he's always 3 steps behind Qui-Gon when it comes to seeing the pieces fall together, I really like that. These are very short stories. I know they're very hard to find, and that's what I hate about them. When I was rereading these, I was like, man, I bet these are, or maybe they're super expensive, and are they worth it? That's the thing. If I see them, Matt, are they worth the $20 a pop? I don't know, man. I mean, if you're single, you got the money, you're not doing anything else, then yes, I guess it's worth whatever you want to pay for it. But if you're like on a budget, you're thinking, is this something I need to have? No, not really. There is an outside EU connection in the next book that I'll get to. But, I mean, it just depends on what you want or not. Now, some may be harder to find than others. I don't know. I know the last 3 in this series were all on, it's just a regurgitation of Episode 1, just from the children's point of view. I wasn't very interested in those, and I'm still not going to reread them. I'm not going to look over them. I'm not going to review them. But I will review the other 2 books in the series next time. See you then.